Hello YouTubers and welcome to my channel. My name is the Joker69er and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved. I just recently picked up the game. I know it's been out for quite a while, but priorities. So I finally got the game and I already have a little server up. I'm just going to run a little bit of a testing the waters type video. Tell me if you guys like it or not. If you do, subscribe. I'll have plenty more videos out. I've got plenty of free time on my hands at the moment, so all I'll be doing is recording. If you guys like it, tell me what you want to see. If you guys have any ideas about anything in the game, stuff you want me to try, let me know. I'll gladly, make time and make a video for it. So, I already have a server set up. It's just kind of like, I picked a place that was kind of nice near the water to build my little, I guess you could say, fortress. It's really not that impressive at all. I have like a thatch foundation with stone walls. Like, who does that? But I mean, it's nothing too serious. I was more or less excited about getting to tame a bunch of dinosaurs, so that's what I did. I went out and I tamed a bunch of stuff, and I'm playing on PS4 at the moment. Nothing too big, but this is my stone wall. Yes, I have a couple dinosaurs as well. So I didn't take down this rock. Like, I didn't mine it with a pickaxe because I kind of like it, and it still gives me a little bit of defense, even though dinosaurs can just walk straight up this rock right here. See, me, I have to jump, but so I did have a lot more dinosaurs. Believe it or not, it took me about 4 or 5 tries right off the bat, spawning on the easiest side, down on the beach. Nothing too serious, but I got whooped when I was there. I'm talking, I spawned in and Dilophosaurus took me out. I'm talking about friggin', I had like built a foundation strictly out of thatch. It was like, I don't know, 4 squares by 5 squares, nothing too serious. And when I had left on a little, resource run, a Carno decided to climb over my, just stand up and look over my wall and start eating all of my dodos. So I had about, I don't know, like somewhere around 10 dodos, and they all got destroyed. So, right now I have a few things. I had 2 raptors. I actually just got a pteranodon saddle. I'm not too high level 49, but I had 2 raptors, and I just find random names. So, if you see a name, it's probably just a coincidence. I don't really, I don't know. I don't really know a lot of different names for dinosaurs. So, I had 2 raptors. One of them died recently. I went on a little expedition with my pteranodon. I happened to run into an alpha raptor who showed my raptor how much of a little bitch he really was. So he's no longer with us. I lost the saddle and everything. Had to go and get the resources again. But this is my trike. I haven't named it yet, but literally just got a level on it. So we'll go over here. I've been pumping this thing's health just because I use it strictly for resources, mainly berries for taming, But I have a trike, I have a raptor, I have an ankleo. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I named him Spike. Oh, my newest, arrival, I guess you could say, is this Allosaurus. And let's just be honest, these things are not exactly nice. So when I got it, I happened to see it it was with a male. This is a female. It was with a male, and the male charged me, but I only do expeditions on a little houseboat, which recently got destroyed completely. Just to give you a little idea, I just made it all out of thatch this time. It's just easier, less resources. I can spend more time, either taming dinosaurs or whatnot, but I have a Rex, a T-Rex. I did name it. I don't know why it's named Rex again. But, I don't know, for some reason I had renamed it the other day. Betty White, actually. So, I will be putting that back. I'm not really sure why it's put, why it changed it back or something. Maybe, I don't know, my system might be a little messed up or something, but, so this is Betty White. That's my Allosaurus Angry Pants. I have a Carno over here, which, by the way, was the first, carnivore I ever got. And let's just be honest, I had a simple bow, and he pinned me, but I managed to get up on a rock, and I happened to have tranq arrows on me, so, and a shit ton of narcotics, so I just put them down. And I've mainly just been leaving most of these here for like defense. Nobody's gonna come and get me. I'm not online right now. This is just kind of me exploring the world, single player, trying to get to learn everything. But yeah, so these are all of my non-aquatic dinosaurs, and I have 3 turtles down here. That's it. Um, but yeah, they're all really low levels. Like, I've been playing single player, and I've been noticing that they're not exactly high leveled anything around here. The Rex that I tamed, the Betty White, was a level 1 when I got her. And that was at Carnivore Island because I was being dumb and decided, hey, I'll just go and get a T-Rex. How hard could it really be? And I had to, like, lure Betty White out into the ocean on my raft, and then when, she lost interest, I'd shoot her with tranq arrows, and she just kept turning around, and then I kept her right on the edge of the reef so that if for some reason I did get attacked, I could go out, and the megalodon that was circling the island would just come over and take care of my little pest problem. But yeah, so I don't have a lot of saddles for things. Like I said, I'm only level 49, nothing too serious. But yeah, so, I don't really take many of my dinosaurs out at the moment unless I know they can handle themselves. Like the carnivores, the big ones, I have no need to take these guys out at the moment. I'm not going to tame something or going to level them up, and I don't have saddles for either of them. So sadly, that's pretty much the only reason they're here. Otherwise, I would be riding Betty White all the way, or Allosaurus all the way up to wherever I was going at that moment. But yeah, no, so this is my little, oh yeah, I forgot to mention I have a wood ceiling, I think it is. Yeah, wood ceilings. Not really sure why. It's kind of just like toying around, seeing how everything looks together. I got thatch foundation. I have a ton of storage boxes because when I was on my raft, I just made a bunch of them because I was out all over the map. I was trying to basically find a place to camp out, really, to build my little base, something just to, kind of, I don't know, just kind of relax and be away from everything. So if I went out and went down the beach a little bit, I wouldn't have, a Rex right there. Hopefully, at least. I haven't had any yet. But no, this is my resource bin at the moment. I haven't really had to, use many engrams on big things. Like right here, I have a metal ceiling blueprint that I got from a drop. I have a smithy. I have a wooden foundation, I have a paintbrush. Oh, angler gel. That's a funny story because I was going down the reef, and I went really far down. Like, I just didn't even care. I knew I was gonna die. I ended up, an anglerfish followed me, and for some reason, I don't know if it was like a bug, but the thing followed me all the way to the surface, and somehow I made it up remarkably. I had like a broken leg or something, and I was drowning. I finally come out of the water, swim over, and the thing keeps following me, and it beached itself like one of the piranhas, so I killed it, and I got a ton of angler gel, which I didn't know anything about it, but apparently you can use it and it burns quite brightly and for a very long time. So, again, not really sure if that's true or not, but that's what it says right here, that it burns, for a remarkably long duration. So, I don't have too much. I mean, I have metal, by the way. I've kind of just been like, every time I see a couple rocks and I'm on my boat, I'll pull over, I'll start mining them, I'll put the stone in this one, because this is my resources, as you can tell. And they're named. This one's for food. This one's like berries and seeds, and I have crop plots, blueprints in here, I have a bunch of water skins, like I said, ton of berries. I have charcoal, I'm not sure why that's in there. And this one, I haven't even named this one, but this one's kind of just like building materials, like already finished ones, like this thatched door can go in there, the thatched door frame, the sloped roof. I keep making sloped roofs on accident, and I'm not exactly too fond of it because it's a waste of resources. This one is just kind of like random stuff. Um, so it's nothing too bad. I was to explain the Megapithecus trophy. I didn't actually legitimately go through and kill it. I kind of just asked my girlfriend if she wanted to screw around on the game, and she read me off a bunch of cheats. And again, first time playing the game, just want to look at all the creatures. I spawned this guy in, had no idea what he was, and then I had to use the kill button. And so I checked him to see what I got, and I ended up getting a trophy for him and a gorilla flag. So I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. Why not? I have an overabundance of trank arrows, might I say, and I have a good amount of stone arrows as well. I'm just kind of like doing my thing. I'm gonna go out and tame something at some point, but basically right now it's just kind of like building up my base, getting resources, leveling up my animals. Like I don't take them out very much. I took the turtle out, and it was like he almost got killed by a baryonyx. It was lucky I tried to bolo the thing, and it aggroed on me, and then I just bolted because my stats are up there now. I've gotten my health up over 200, which still something could kill me very easily. But my stamina's at 200. Oxygen I haven't touched. Food I haven't touched. Water I haven't touched. I've touched weight, and I can't remember what melee damage was at, but I'm pretty sure I touched that too. Definitely movement speed, because let's be honest, you're gonna need that if you're trying to outrun some shit. You find a baryonyx, those things, I believe, they're like way faster than I am still. So I stay far away from those if I can. Haven't done fortitude because I don't really, I'm single player, so I don't really have to build up this huge elaborate base to defend myself. So instead, I'm just gonna, continue to do my thing. And crafting speed, I can't remember. I think I put like, I don't know, 1 level, 2 levels into it, maybe. And torpor I haven't touched. I don't even know if you can, which ones you can level up all the way. I don't know if they have like specifications, but like I said, just kind of getting a feel for the game. This is all stuff that has taken me quite a while to build, because I haven't played every single day. I've kind of been on and off. I have stuff I gotta do. My daughter needs my attention, so this is kind of the only little bit of time I have, to do this. So what I do is I just kind of go around at first when I log on. I punch up the levels on these guys, jump them up real high if I can, if they got a couple. But I mean, come on, this Allosaurus, dude, it's beautiful. Green and orange, kind of reminded me of like a chameleon, so I had to take it. And the baryonyx, I saw those, and I had been watching videos about Ark from a couple people. I watched this guy called Slipgator, and he was honestly one of my favorite guys. But I've lost another guy. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. No, I watched a bunch of guys on here on YouTube playing this game, and it was just it caught my attention right off the bat. And like I watched the survival of the fittest videos. So like I said, it's it's all kind of cool, and I had to try it out, and I'm glad I did, because I would definitely recommend it. Oh, speaking of this, I went into my smithy, and I found out that I had a pistol. So I had gone back in my system, and because the PlayStation offers up like a certain amount of time you can record for, and you can save the video, I looked back to see if I saved it, and I did. I happened to come across a pretty good drop. I can't remember what color it was, but I got this simple pistol out of it. And then I gathered metal. I had a lot more, but I made a bunch of metal items: a metal pick, a metal hatchet, pike, for like just basically for like fish, or like something that actually comes at me. Like the friggin' dilos are aggravating as all hell when you're just running down the beach going to get a drink from the water real quick, and like 3 of them bombard you. The pike, I just stab them right in the face a couple times. They're done. The crossbow does pretty good too. I've actually one-shotted a ton of things with this crossbow. Still using stone arrows, nothing too bad. But enough of this boring shit. Let's go out and do something. Who do I want to take? That's the question. I only have saddles for a few guys. Actually, I think I was in the middle of making an anklo saddle. Or maybe I just didn't unlock it. Maybe I looked into it. I don't know. We will. I don't know. We'll take the raptor out maybe. Oh, what happened? Am I like glitched in the wall? Yeah, maybe. Follow me. Maybe it'll get you. There you go. All right. Stop it, and then. Oh no, I know what it is. I'm way over encumbered. That's why I can't. Or, my weight plus the raptor's weight and everything I'm holding probably is not helping. So, get rid of all this. I was crafting a ton of arrows before this and whatnot. So, like I said, and I thought this was pretty cool. I got a Rex Bionic costume when I bought the game because I had to buy it off PlayStation Network. So, I bought it and it gave me the Rex costume for some reason, which is pretty badass. Betty White has one. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. It's literally just a skin. I don't know if it does any, additional, like, I don't know, protection maybe, but it looks pretty badass. Like, it's right here. I'll put that's in the saddle one. Put it there, and look at it. Now, the cool thing about it is, my girlfriend just noticed when I was playing, but the T-Rex it's just like a costume you throw over it. Like, it's just armor. The T-Rex is still in there, so it doesn't completely change it like you had to build the T-Rex. But in the same sense, it kind of looks like it does. Like, whereas its mouth and its tongue and its teeth, like there's the mouth, but it's all blue inside. I don't know if it's just me, but I still think it looks pretty badass. However, I like the original look of the T-Rex. Oops, I didn't have a saddle for her, but I don't know. Maybe like if I was online, I'd kind of fuck around and throw the costume on and ride Betty White around. But, as you can see here, she's only level 12. It's not even... If I take her out, at some point she'll end up getting killed by something a little higher than her. Yeah, so basically, I did put up a dinosaur gate last time I played, but I don't know what's up with the saving on this game, how often it saves. So I usually just play for about an hour and it saves at some point, hopefully soon. Oh, no, still encumbered. What else do I... It's probably all my stone arrows, or maybe it's... No, that can't be it. Yeah, these arrows, they make me weigh quite a bit. What's my weight? No, that's their weight, not mine, duh. This is mine. My weight is at 102. Yeah, I've got a lot of arrows, that's probably why. I can put away that spoiled meat, though. If I can't take the raptor out, it's not the end of the world. I mean, the raptor's not exactly the best equipped anyways. But, I don't know. I can't remember which one I was going to. Oh, over here. Because, like, my mortar and pestle, I have a ton of spoiled meat in here because what happened was I ended up finding a Rex and I killed it. And what happened was I used the metal pick on it and it gave me, like... I don't even know, like 400 meat, I think. It was crazy. Something crazy like that. It was a decently high-leveled Rex. But I can't take full credit for killing it because, again, I used the little trick. I was in the boathouse. I wanted to tame it, but I put like 20 arrows into it, and the thing would not stop coming. It didn't run away like it was going to pass out, nothing. So kind of just went on with my day, and then I shot all my arrows into it. I only had 43, and it was still up. I was surprised, and then it started to run away, but I had no more trank arrows, so I thought it was going to pass out, and it ended up running away, but running out off of the reef, and it fell down, and then the Megalodon ate it, it attacked it, and then I went in for, I just pulled my boat up to the floating body, and I just started using the pick on it, like bam, bam, and I got all this meat. I was so over encumbered, it was ridiculous. I literally had to like throw boxes down. You know how like you drop items and stuff? I had to drop a ton of items just to be able to put the meat, just to be able to move a little closer and be able to put the meat in the storage thing. But then there was no point because it was spoiled. But shortly after that, I found out spoiled meat is usable on scorpions, and it's usable on it's used to make narcotics. So I thought it was pretty cool. It's like, all right, why not? Nothing too too elaborate. Over here, I got a ton of saddles, stuff that I've gotten from like drops, specifically drops. Honestly, I've just been going around collecting drops. They always seem to drop near me. Like I said, I mean, if you look right over there, there's a drop right there. You know, right over there. So I mean, but they're white drops, so they're not really like anything serious. But I have an Ichthy saddle, a ton of Phiomia saddles. Oh, I have some blueprints in here too. This kind of just like my extra space. Stone arrows, slingshots, a spyglass, campfire, water jar. I have this sauropod vertebra, you know. But it's I can't remember what it's from, but it's a trophy, I guess. I think you use them on, you know, like bosses to get to bosses, but I'm not really sure. Oh, I have a chitin. I just got this one. This one was actually pretty good. I got a primitive chitin chest plate, so I was psyched about that, and a grenade too. My trike saddle was one of the first saddles I actually got, besides a Phiomia saddle, which doesn't really do anything, seeing as how I tried, you know, taming a Phiomia and the thing just kept fucking running away. So I just kind of gave up on it, and now whenever I see them, I just don't even bother with them because they're basically giant, giant pigs, really. So I kind of just do my own thing. But, you know, I'm trying to find friggin' saddles for these guys. But, you know, I'm just going to put my Raptor over here because I'm clearly not taking it. But, you know. Alright, so. I don't even know what I should do. I feel like I wasted all of this time just running around showing you guys, when you guys clearly could have just been like, hey, that's an Allosaurus, a T-Rex, an Anklo, a Trike. Oh, you know what we can do? No, I've got plenty of trank arrows. I'll go see if I can drop anything else in one of the storage units for now. What do I have on me? I've got meat. I don't need meat. I can get it when I'm out. I'll kill something for it. Put that in there. It's gonna spoil anyways. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't weigh. I don't know. I have a lot of trank arrows, but I kind of like them. Oh, these foundations might be what's weighing so much. Maybe that's why my Raptor can't carry my fat ass, because I got 3 foundations on me. They might not seem like much, but let's see. Look at that, 18 pounds right there. That's for a Raptor to carry 18 extra pounds. It's a bit much. Let's see what it does. Oh, it looks like it's faster. Yeah, there we go. Not too fast. Actually, we'll take the beach way. We'll just go down this way. Maybe go kill some stuff. Like I said, it's just kind of a testing out video. I promise you guys, I will not be boring like this, any other time. But just kind of running around. He's got shit for stamina because the other one I had was a stamina, was specifically like pumped up on stamina. And this one, I can't remember which one I pumped up more. Oh, I was pumping up melee damage on this guy. So this one would be on this girl, I believe, actually. I can't remember. Yes, on this female, on Martha. I was kind of going for... One would be like the one that dishes out all the damage, and the other one would be the one with stamina. See, like this. Like, look at that. 3 hits and it killed that. And it's like, it's not exciting. Like, 3 hits, it's still a good amount of hits. But this Raptor's a low level. And in my opinion... What is that? Ooh, I need another one of those. I just had a Pteranodon, actually, the other day. And I let it die on accident. I happened to be coming across the Sarco, and I wanted to tame it, so I hopped up on a rock that I thought it couldn't get up on, but it comes to find out it actually got up quite easily. Like, the rock was probably like, I don't even know, it was like 5 feet off the ground, and that's when the slope started. So I landed my Pteranodon on it. It was a big sloped rock, probably about like 15 feet high or something. And this Sarco just had no problem climbing vertically straight up that rock, and he killed my Pteranodon. Because my Pteranodon was only level 3. But I pumped up his stamina as much as I could with those 3 levels. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I can't wait, and then I was finally able to be more mobile than having to take a damn boat everywhere I go. Like you guys have no idea what I had to do to get Betty White here, my T-Rex. Before, all I had was thatch foundation and I had wooden walls on my raft. And I ended up taking my raft to Carnivore Island, staying off of the reef though. So nothing could come, like if something came out and bit my boat, yeah, it can attack while it's in the water, but chances are a megalodon's gonna come up and eat that fucker before I have to deal with it. I just swim away. So didn't really think anything of it, and then another Rex spawned on the other side, and I didn't see it, and it started charging me. So, you know, and that happened to be Betty White actually, and I kept doing the luring thing. I just drove my boat close to the ground, got the Rex's attention, and then simply, went on with my day. Dude, I hated Meganora. When I first started, I got ambushed by like 10 of them. And those things are friggin' aggravating. When you first start off and you happen to run across one, they just come at you like, oh, hey, I know you're in the middle of something, but go fuck yourself. We're going to kill you anyways. And it's just frustrating because I play with all of the settings basically, at what they were at. Because I don't really want to, be cheating or anything. Like, see, this is when the pike is perfect. Boom. I'm going more for meat. However, I don't want to get too much meat because, again, my raptor is kind of slow at times. Like, I'll just drop that meat for now because, again, another dodo. They're low levels, but they get destroyed really easily. Oh, I friggin' hate those things. Oops, wrong one. Oh, he fucking moved. Where'd he go? Where did it go? Thing just friggin' disappeared on me. Whatever, dude. I'm gonna waste my time on it. I gotta get this thing's stamina up. She's the only raptor I have now. See, there is a Sarco, and I had one actually. Sarco was the very first. Remember how I said I died like 4 or 5 times at the beginning? Well, it wasn't all from Dylos. I happened to come across the Sarco, and oh, hi. I know they rob you, but oh, this is kind of cool. This thing's still just chilling here, but come on, Raptor, you can do it. This thing's nothing. What did he steal from me? Watch, probably a shit ton of arrows. No, he stole my fucking cooked meat. All I had on me. Because, I don't really, go out of my way very much. Because, again, my dinosaurs are really low level, and chances are every other friggin' dino out here is going to level up with my level. So, basically, in my opinion, it's not really ideal to tame off the bat. Because, your best bet would be to, fortify. Like, ooh, what is that? It's a Carno. Kind of laggy right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how it blurs a little? But, I wonder, can I hit him? I don't know how high you have to aim with these things. Yeah, there's no way I'm hitting him. I don't want to get too close. Maybe I'll go up and around. Knowing my luck, I'll probably run into something else though, right? Like, what the fuck is that thing? There's a Pteranodon. I got 2 Stegos. Oh, that's kind of a beautiful Pteranodon. Like purple highlights on the wings. Oh! Oh, fuck. Fucking thing ran through the goddamn trees. I don't like those guys. No, no, no. Martha, really? Now's not the time to shit. We'll just back you up, Martha. Nice. Oops. Oh, I don't know if that was me, actually, that took down that tree. See, right now I'm just kind of trying to get my raptor leveled up a little bit, so when I take it out, it's not such a little, you know, fucking weak thing compared to everything else. So as of right now, I'm just kind of doing like a little leveling up type thing. See, I don't know why. Yeah, see, this thing's getting filled up with meat now. Like, it doesn't need this much meat. Thing doesn't eat very often. I leave like one, maybe 1.5, 2 stacks in there. But any other time, I usually don't. Like, oh, wow, random dodo. I don't know. I just think that, like, that Pteranodon needs to come back. I'm dwelling on it. I kind of like it. It was nice. But, I don't know. Just run around, try and find something. Keep my stamina up relatively halfway, at least. No, because I don't exactly want to be caught out here by something bigger than me with no stamina. Or not enough to at least get a little bit of distance between me and whatever is trying to destroy my life. See, my plan was I'm living on the lowest level over here of the waterfall. So like what I was gonna do was one, base made out of like whatever I want. Like kind of like a your choice one. And then this would be my choice one. And then over across the way, see how there's like a little door over here in the side of my building right there? Well, that I'm going to hopefully figure out how to bridge across. This is going to be where I store my, water dinosaurs, obviously, my aquatic. And over there, I'm just going to build like a little thatch hutch because